Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, we spoke a lot about digital signage already yesterday. And the question of content that you need for digital signage, because it is good to have devices, but you also need feasible information and insights on it. And I'm very happy to have someone on stage in a minute who has a solution to send targeted messages to the visitors of physical retail stores. It is not Sergey, as you as we announced in the agenda. It will be much better because it is Lina. Lina Fleitman is co-founder and COO of Displayforce.ai, and you can explain best what you do and how it helps retailers. And this is the remote control.
Yeah, right. Thank you very much. Guten Tag. And this is probably the only two words that I know in German, in Deutsch. So I'm sorry, it will be on English. And I'm welcoming you. Thank you very much that you have decided to join me today. I'm Lina Fleitman, and I'm a co-founder of Displayforce.ai. And Displayforce is software as a service platform for performance marketing, for marketing based on audience metric, for real spaces, for offline retail chains, for brick and mortar. We use simple web cameras to analyze audience metrics and provide a real-time targeting content on digital displays. That is all about. And doing the solution for traditional retails, we must know that is market still growing or still alive. And you probably know that more than 30% of traditional advertisement panels, like wooden or plastic ones, are transforming or replaced by digital screens. And here we are. Even after pandemic, more than 87% of purchases are made in traditional offline retail. But life is changing and retail is transforming as well. And people do not come to traditional retail just for ordinary transactions. They have everything online, but they come into stores for new immersive experience. And that is how stores are transforming into media. They are becoming a media channel. And being a media, they also can sell their audience, their visitors, and their digital assets like digital screens to brands or advertising agencies, simply make a new revenue, new money. This is a simple way to monetization. The concept is called store as a media, and it is here the few leading cases that we have worldwide. Walmart Connect has already implemented those concepts or those sales model in their stores, so as the Macy's Media Network has done. And Displayforce is a technology partner to run this new approach for your sales in stores. Store as a media. Store is becoming a media, and store is going to sell their audience to brand owners. But there is an issue in offline marketing. Imagine that you know Tom, and Tom is your friend, but also he is a marketing manager of beauty retail chain. And Tom, as a good professional, knows everything about his audience being online. They know their purchases, their behavior, their retention rate at e-commerce platform and also in mobile app. But since his customer visit the offline stores, Tom completely loses them. He knows nothing. There is no tools to estimate the audience, to know visitors in store, and to provide the targeting campaign in stores. And Tom would like to run the audience-based campaign in store, in a real environment, like it goes with Facebook, with expected cost of leads and retention rate. That is the issue that Displayforce resolves with the platform, with the solution, and it is all about the software. First of all, we scan audience metric on the fly in a real time and create the sets of audience anonymized metrics. And secondly, we provide the targeting tailored real-time content, specific content to specific people. That is all about. Due to audience analytic part, the reasonable question is it legal or not? And I'd like to assure you that, of course, it is legal because we do everything locally. We do not do even photos or video stream. We just analyzing stream on the fly, create the set of anonymous attributes, and use it at the same time to provide a targeting content. We keep more than 15 attributes of every face, but most interesting and important and commercially useful of them are just few. First group is age, gender, emotions, and also bear and glasses that give us the customer segment to choose the piece of advertisement to show to her or to him. Secondly, it is a dwell time, emotions, and maybe smile that give us the attention rate, and this is a key to estimate the performance of marketing that you run in your stores. And the last but not least is this simple way, the open gate to monetization that I mentioned at the very beginning. This is the completely automated tool to sell advertisement on your screens that allow you automatically, without a human or operational resources, to sell your screens fully or partly to brand owners or advertising agencies based on direct sales or even programmatic approach. And you must think now that we are at Displayforce are technology geeks, but we are not. That all are about values for our customers, and we understand them very well. First of all, definitely, we increase sales of promoted goods because we show the relevant ads to relevant people. Secondly, we dramatically decrease costs to centralized management on a content, a huge amount of screens in terms of IT and marketing budget. And third, it's a new advertisement revenue that you could possibly even not have at your stores today. And this is the main key to return of significant investments into hardware, into digital environment, into screens itself. Displayforce is a pretty major company. We have more than 60 people on board. We are based on Cyprus and operate in more than 18 countries nowadays. We have a very strong development team and some people who sit in sales and customer care. Let us have a look how it works in a real customer environment. This is one of our recent projects for Dixon's IT or electronic retail chain, who knows at Kotsebolas in Greece and Cyprus, for example. They also have a lot of relationship with electronic brands, and the purpose of project was to enhance the brand awareness and to underline the presence of brands, the brand corners in their stores, and to give to brands the tool via screens to communicate with their customers directly. And a second task during this project, the goal was to be in compliance and to follow the anti-COVID regulations. And during this project, we have recognized if people wear masks or not, but that is even more important, we promoted the notification to put on a mask. That is how the targeting messaging or targeting advertising works. And I also have a video, but unfortunately it is without a sound, about how targeting content is changing on the relevant messages for persons who approach on screens. You can see now that basically the content is regular. But as soon girl is approaching the screen, the content is changing for special promo actions or special content to girl at her age. And I'm here and happy to answer all your questions and meet you on my booth. It is pretty close on a startup area that I have technology at work and will be able to demonstrate everything on the fly. You are always welcome. This is a Q&A session now. And we need to call the organizers because they do not pay attention to me. Just a second. I'm sorry, I have finished.
I'm very sorry, Lina, for letting you alone on the stage.
That's okay.
Thanks a lot, Lina. Have you got questions for Lina? Yes, excellent. As we start here on the left side.
Hi, hello. Now, good morning. Thank you for your presentation. Related with your technology, I suppose that it is based in cameras with high resolution and face recognition. What about GDPR constraints or uses?
Yeah, thank you very much. I will go back to the slide with the face recognition. We use just the simple web cameras, not with high resolution, for the sake to save costs, because we need to be scalable. We need to be present everywhere. Due to GDPR, we comply with certain rules that keep us in a legal level. First of all, we do not make photos. We do not make videos. We just analyze the video stream on the fly, locally, and on the edge with a local computer, a media player that is set up at every camera or every screen. And we create the set of these depersonalized attributes, so we do not deal with the personal data. So locally, no pictures, no personal data. It helps us.
Thanks, Lina. We have another question. Was it you? No.
It
Okay,
was
it was
the same.
already perfect. You already
Super.
answered the question. That's predictive answering of questions.